All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai for the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the gospel of His truth. I'm going to title this video "The Dollar is Done" or something along those lines. Because just looking at, say, for example, today's economy and the fact that you have 60 million people who are unemployed as of what is it, September 2020, because of this, global pandemic. Really, what all this is, man, is just a a scam so they can bring in that one world currency, which is the mark of the beast, aka the RFID microchip. Um, and if you don't know what that is, you can always look it up. Just look up human implantable microchip. You'll see it. Um, for those newcomers. Um, Events coming up, such as the election, which will bring more civil unrest and more riots in the streets, and will cause probably $1 billion, if not more, dollars in damage to businesses, and looting, and cars, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we got that coming. As I said, the election, which in and of itself will bring more violence in the streets and protest. Um, you have 40 million families all over the United States who are possibly looking at homelessness in the next coming couple months here. Okay. Another thing is, it does not seem possible that they will be giving out a second wave of stimulus bills. The reason why is because it will cost too much money. All right, so all these things adding together, one can clearly see, well, wait a second, this doesn't make sense. Obviously, things can't continue as normal. Okay, let me say this. The value of the dollar is clearly being devalued as the days go on. One way I can prove this is the prices at the stores are raising. One week I went to the store to purchase a couple items. I ended up spending $60 on items that I usually like to get. So I went back about 2 weeks later, and I picked up the same items, literally the exact same stuff. But guess what? This time it was almost $70 for the same exact stuff I got 2 weeks prior for $60. So what does that tell you? That prices are going up because the value of the dollars are going down. Because why? Because they are printing, billions and upon billions of dollars every few days. I don't know the exact statistic off the top of the head, but you can look it up yourself. All right. So the more money they print, the less valuable the money is. And another thing as well. You recently had the whole, the whole coin shortage? Which, that was just a scam, because that don't make any sense. How the hell can there be a coin shortage? I mean, I myself had over $1,100 in coins sitting around. So, I mean, I couldn't be alone. I mean, I know somebody who has a damn, a 50-ton barrel full of coins. All right, so I mean, coins are everywhere. How the hell is there a shortage of them? But the thing is, they were just trying to bring about getting people used to using cards instead of cash. That's why if you go to Walmart, which is still like this today, at least where I'm at, the self-checkouts, they do not accept cash. And if one did, it's exact change. All right? And even the registers, if you want to use cash, you have to use exact change, because they don't have the change to give you back. And why is this so important? Because it's just getting people used. to not using paper currency. Little by little, they're going to force people into using other ways of payment that do not require paper money. Because really, at the end of the day, what they're doing, as I said at the beginning of the video, is they're planning on doing away with paper currency to move on to a more digitized or digital, whatever word you'd like to use, form of payment.